Hey guys, welcome back to another stream of us playing through 999 again on the PC version. I'm Mr. 250 as always. We are going to have, hopefully, much less technical difficulties than last time. I remembered to change some things and keep an eye out for stuff, and like I did mention last time, I do have a different computer, a more powerful computer. Not a powerful computer, but a more powerful computer, I should say. So, ideally, we won't have anywhere near the issues we did last time. And yeah, so far I'm not seeing a single drop frame, which was our huge issue last time, so I'll keep an eye on it as we go. But, as a little refresher, for anybody who either missed last time or doesn't know exactly where we're at, we are in the captain's quarters right now. We got here last time. We went through, what's that called? Like the bridge or whatever the place is that's got the steering wheel. We went through that last time, and I ended up kind of stopping a little bit early because of all the technical difficulties were kind of aggravating me. And now we're in the captain's quarters. If you aren't looking for spoilers of any sort, like you haven't been following up or you don't know the story to this point, I would highly recommend not checking this out. Because, well, it's pretty spoilers what we're about to see right here. Oh, sorry. I do need to make one small change. I said less technical problems, not no technical problems. I do need to increase the bitrate slightly. Also, I should mention again that weird mouse issue's happening. This is 3 different computers I've used, and they all have that mouse issue. So I'm assuming it's an OBS issue. I don't know what the problem is. Anyway, let's now go ahead and get started. I've sufficiently given everyone a warning who hasn't followed along, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Hello, Omar. But yeah, we'll be using the mouse and keyboard controls again. Or actually, no. I could plug in my controller again. That would be a smart one. That was a little bit easier. Can we get an ending? I'm almost positive we're going to be getting an ending this stream. And, well, let's just say it's going to be a bad one. I mean, that's spoiler alert, they're all bad. except for the true ending, they're all bad. Sorry, I'm trying to get this plugged in. And let's see if this works. Yep, okay, cool. The frame rate's a little low on that. That's kind of weird. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, it's like the frame rate's kind of low. That's weird. Hope that's not a new problem. Oh, that's bad. Why is that so low? I wonder if I messed something else up. Dang it. The music sounds normal. But yeah, that text is going slow. Okay. You know, okay, I think I might know what it is. Can you give me just one quick fix? I promise you. One quick fix. No more technical difficulties other than this. Please. Okay, now it's not responding. In task. Okay. That was the only technical difficulty, I promise you. No more. But I think I know what it was. I had anti-aliasing probably set a little high for this computer. Maybe VSync? That might have had something to do with it. Anyway, let's give this a try. No more technical difficulties, I promise. That was the only one. See, look, that looks better already. Yeah, oh yeah, that's way better. Okay. Let's ignore that. I changed the renderer because I couldn't remember which one I used before. There's like OpenGL and then there's like a DirectX one or something like that. And I set it to OpenGL and I think that maybe that was a bad one. Okay, let's start looking around now. Yeah, this is way faster. A camcorder. It looks like it's pointed at the door. Well, the power's on. Why would someone want to videotape a door? Good question. The other thing I should mention, I rewatched some of the last video because I was trying to get a little bit of a, you know, see how much of a train wreck I caused last time. And it appears that my microphone was a little too loud, a little hot. I did that in the recent Phoenix Wright video as well, which I'm a little mad about because that was a lot of video. So I've toned it down a little bit. I hope it's okay this time. I did some test recordings before I started streaming, so hopefully not a problem. Anyway. We got a keypad here. No dice. It doesn't matter what I push on here. It's not working. I don't think the power's on. The display is dark. I guess the power isn't on. Control panel, I guess I gotta put in a passcode. I don't think it's just about numbers. There's a hole in the bottom of it right there. I think you need to put a key in it first. Okay, so that's probably our end. So this is the exit, huh? Don't even really have to try this door to know that it's locked. I knew it. But you did it anyway. Okay. Let's see, looks like we got a little blood in this chair. There's blood in the chair. Yes, there is. Do you think this was the dead guy's... Yeah, probably. Kind of creeping me out. There's like a little tiny freeze when it like moves scenes, but it's such a small problem compared to last time. I'll definitely take it. There's a lamp with a shade on it on the table. And something else. Something metal. Looks like a music box. It's a lamp. But it doesn't turn on. I don't think there's anything special about it. I don't know. We should take it apart and find out. Alright, so we have a music box. I always love these things. They're really cool. They're almost like, it could almost be like a desk toy or like almost like a conversation starter. Really cool thing though. Oh, it's one of those old music boxes. How about we wind it up? Why does it sound like that? Is it broken? The pins on the cylinder are shaped all weird. I don't think those are the pins. It looks like someone put something else on top of it. I think we're gonna have to take it apart to figure out what's going on, don't you? Probably. That's always the danger of of having a IRL escape room, is worrying that your people are gonna try to take things apart that they're not supposed to. Okay. We got a bed. A bed. There's nothing in it. A bed. Nothing suspicious here. Are you sure about that bed? Okay. Lamp? Nope. Nothing up there. Alright. I think, wasn't this also the... Or no, the last room is the communication room. Or maybe that's a room we could check as well. I can't remember. It's been a little while, obviously. They look like batteries. There's a cable running from them to the monitor. Okay. There's just some random hallway on this one. I don't know, I kind of recognize that hallway. The screen shows the big hospital room. That's the hallway from the cabins, I think it was. The screen showing what's happening at the central staircase on B deck. This screen shows what's going on in a small room somewhere I don't recognize. Is that this room? That might be. I can't quite tell. This one shows the central staircase on C deck. The room on this screen looks really fancy. Yeah, we went through that one. I don't recognize the room on this one. Yep, that's the shower room, which I guess it would make sense you wouldn't know all of them in this route. Does definitely make you think that this is probably 0, though, right? There's a bunch of weird buttons on here. They probably switch what you see on the screens. Do you know how to work this thing? Why don't we just press one of these? Like this one. 0. Well, I guess it does change it. Oh, what the hell is this? Yeah, this might be 0. Heh. Junpei snorted with grim humor for the second time since he'd come into the room. The 4 screens along the bottom had a single letter each, spelling out
Z-E-R-O, huh?
Yep.
It's like he's making fun of us. What do you think?
He turned to Clover, who was standing next to him. Clover nodded.
Nothing.
It seemed that she cared about little. Of course, Junpei could hardly blame her. Given the strain she was surely under, Junpei was somewhat surprised she had responded at all. Still, he had to ask. He gestured towards the corpse.
What about him? Do you think that's really 0?
Clover shook her head weakly.
There's no way that's him. Didn't I tell you already? 0 is one of us.
Yeah, right.
I know it's important to figure out who this guy is, but don't you think we should figure out how to get out of here first?
But...
Please, I don't want to waste any more time.
Clover looked miserable, as if she could start crying at any moment. Junpei just didn't have the heart to tell her no.
All right, sure thing.
Was his mind playing tricks on him, Junpei wondered? For a moment, he could have sworn he'd seen Clover smile. Got a little too much escape room going on. Maybe you need to take a break. Hey, isn't this the door on that screen? The one right behind us? You're right. So whatever that camera sees is sent to the screen in real time. I wonder if that means something, you know? Seems kind of pointless when you can just turn around and look at it, right? There's nothing on the monitor. Just static. I don't know, that looks like there's some text on there. Alright. There's an R, O, E, and Z, or Z. This is one of those things that switches what's on the screen. Let's see what happens if I flip one of these switches. Nothing. Looks like it doesn't work anymore. You know, some people like their Z. Oh, what's that? What's the deal with this? Is it some kind of code? There are 4 rows of numbers and letters. They all start with a 0 and end with 8, F, N, or V, respectively. Maybe this is something to do with number bases. New material. Let's take a look at that. I don't remember what the button... Okay. File. Numerical system chart. A numerical system chart found in the captain's quarters. 10 in base 10 is written as an A, 11 is B, 12 is C, 13D, 14E. This chart showed the rules for each numerical system. Okay. So what's the I mean, I get that. So I get the hexadecimal thing, right? Although I thought after a certain number of letters, it goes back to numbers or something. So what's the significance of these 4 rows? I'm not sure right off, but I guess we'll have to. I guess we'll have to think about that some more. So obviously, we could try to convert 0 into hexadecimal. Maybe that's important. I'm not sure right off though. I'll have to think about that. I'm not good at these conversion systems. Anything? A drawer? There's nothing. What about over here? No. Okay, there's a chair. A chair. Looks a little lonely. Okay, there's really not a lot in here. I think this probably used to be a door. Nobody's going through it as long as this metal plate's here, though. Well, even without the metal plate, the desk's in the way. Fair enough. Alright, so this is the communication room. So this is also part of our escape room. Okay. I'm just going to take a quick look. We haven't dropped any frames yet. It's been a whole 15 minutes, so we're definitely doing a lot better than last time. That was a painful stream. If I wasn't already like knee deep into it, I would have been like, nah, let's do this next time. But no, this is going well so far. Okay, let's take a look around. I'm hoping that Ace is in here. We didn't talk to Ace at all. Junpei, what are you doing? We've searched the wheelhouse from top to bottom. There's no reason to go back. In fact, don't you think it would be wise to investigate the captain's quarters? I think we ought to check both rooms, don't you? Fair enough. Look, a hook. That wasn't a joke. No, man. Okay, got some drawers. Hey, what is this? It's blank. There's nothing written on it. Paper. A white piece of paper. It's blank. Can we combine these together? Once again, I don't actually know. There's probably a button. It's not back. It's not start. That's not the button either. I don't actually know. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, nope. Right. That's the different directions. Item. That changes my items. That's file. That's it. Okay. Okay. Can't combine them. So I can use the mouse for short things. It just does that slow down thing that I kind of hate. It looks as though that drawer is the only thing that's locked. I don't see a keyhole, though. An electric lock, perhaps? Take a look at the left side of the drawer. Yeah, there's some cables over there. That must mean... this is a really long cable. The tip is hooked into one of the desk drawers. An early telecommunications device. Most likely used to transmit a radio signal of some sort. I experimented with it earlier, but to no avail. I imagine it's broken. Hey, another chair! There's a pair of headphones on the desk. Okay. Not much more there. Hey, Ace, look! It's a model of a steam train! How on earth did you arrive at that conclusion? I'm an idiot. I have no idea what this thing really is. It's probably some kind of radio transmitter. The cable that comes out of this thing is connected to the desk. What does that mean? Okay. Nope. Hey, Ace, look! It's a monkey with glasses! How on earth did you arrive at that conclusion? Hey. How's it going? Alright, this is the telegraph key. A machine for transmitting Morse code. I tried sending an SOS earlier, but I doubt that did anything. Zero would never make it that easy. So you think it's broken? No, it works. I'm just not sure if it actually transmits anything outside of the ship. Telegraph key. So presumably we're going to be using it. It's a big rat trap over here. I told you, that's a telegraph key. It is the device that transmits messages through Morse code. Alright, Ace. I think you need to stop being so boring. Okay, we have a light. Well, it won't turn on, so maybe not that normal. Not much else here. We do have a clock mounted on the wall. The hands aren't moving. Little surprised that the time is wrong, then, I suppose. And there's nothing on the back. Which means it's probably not important. Okay. We have a lot more stuff over here, but I don't know what, to do with it. It's an old telegraph machine. Nothing suspicious here. I mean, I have no idea what it is, so it could be very suspicious. It's an old telegraph machine. I'll be honest, I have no idea how it works. There's really not a lot in this room. I guess when they do these, when you go through a door and you end up going through 2 escapes, they make them kind of shorter each. Alright, we have some ink. Probably going to be used with that paper. A bottle of ink. It's filled with ink. Yep, I figured. Alright. There's nothing in the drawer anymore. Okay, and we have small screwdrivers. A set of small screwdrivers. Perhaps we can use them to dismantle small devices. Alright, maybe like this? Alright, this screwdriver ought to make short work of this music box. Alright, we got the cylinder off of it. I think I know what we're doing here. It looks to be a cylinder for a music box. There are a number of pins and some pieces of metal that look rather like fans attached to it. Or, if you happen to rotate it this way-ish, it looks suspiciously like Morse code. Alright. I guess I'll put ink on the cylinder? A dirty cylinder. Oh, yes, I see. You put ink on the cylinder. Yeah, if I roll it across a piece of paper, the pins and the fans will leave marks on it, right? The pins will make dots and the fans will leave lines. Alright then, show us. Fair enough. Now I just gotta roll the cylinder across a piece of paper. And if I'm right, the ink should... Yeah, there we go. Just as you suspected, right? Now you have a pattern of dots and lines on the paper. I imagine it's Morse code. These dots and lines are the dots and dashes of Morse code. Okay. So, can we in fact send out this message with the telegraph key? Alright, I've got the Morse code I'm supposed to enter. If I do this right, something will happen. I hope. Alright, let's give this a shot. I see, yeah. So you just hold it or click. Man, this is exciting. Unless I'm doing it wrong and then, it's not very exciting. Alright, that sounded like a good noise. That's the last one, and yes! Excellent work, Junpei. Good job. You seem to have figured it out. You have unlocked the drawer. Indeed we have. Alright, open it up. It's a book. It says... Alice? A red file lay in the drawer. Junpei reached down and picked it up.
Looks like there's something on the cover. ALLICE. But isn't it supposed to say all ice?
Or Alice?
This doesn't have a space between the L and the I. Are they saying that ALLICE is a single word?
I mean, it looks like it to me. It was an interesting thought, but it left Junpei's mind quickly as he opened the file. What lay inside was far more interesting and far more confusing. Each page was covered with strange characters. Oh, that doesn't help me. I don't know what that is. They looked like tiny drawings of birds, snakes, and insects. Horned animals, wings, and even kneeling humans. There were many pages in the file, and each was full of these strange symbols.
What the hell is this?
Oh man, don't tell me I gotta translate this too. He didn't realize he'd spoken out loud until Ace looked over at him.
They are hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt.
I mean, that's great and all, but I'm not in ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt?
That's right.
Can you read them?
Of course. I can't. What would make you think I could?
What the hell?
Junpei flipped through a few more pages. It wasn't just 1 or 2 pages that were covered in the strange symbols. Every single page was covered in them.
Whoa, the whole thing's like that.
Trying to read them was pointless. Junpei wasn't going to waste any more time with them. He made to close the file. And something fell out.
Huh? What's this?
He bent down and picked it up.
Oh,
There we go.
Keycard.
There was a symbol on it that reminded Junpei of the symbols for Saturn and Mercury keycards. This one, however, had a dot in the center of the male symbol.
Uranus. That's the Uranus symbol.
Junpei looked over to see Ace examining the card. In addition to the Uranus symbol, there were 3 words engraved on the card as well.
Something's written on the bottom. Bottom deck library. This must be the key to the library, then. Is the bottom deck a library? Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now.
He gripped the keycard tighter and shoved it deep into his pocket. Alright, that is not going to help us. Is it just in... Oh, I thought it was just going to show me pages and pages of hieroglyphs. A file found in the communications office. It says, all ice on the spine. All of the pages are filled with hieroglyphics from ancient Egypt. I would say fairly unhelpful. Oh, no, I need the thing in the drawer. Open the drawer back up. A unique key. A key with a leather case. It isn't metal. My guess would be ceramic. Junpei, have you found a keyhole that might fit in? Well, actually, I have. Do I know the code yet, though? The control panel for the electronic lock. Looks like it's got a keyhole on the bottom right. Maybe the key I got earlier. Sweet, just had to put that key in, and now it's on. Junpei, look! There's a minus sign on the screen. There's 8 of them. That probably means we've got to put in 8 digits. Do you think you can figure it out? Well, okay. So, we have... What's that, nautical? No, not nautical table. Numerical system. Right. This chart showed the rules for each numerical system. How does this show the rules? Maybe, okay. Maybe we're supposed to get 8 digits by converting these back into numbers, perhaps? Man, where's my paper? Oh, it's on the floor. I still got it from last time I played. And my pen is nowhere to be seen. Oh, dang it. I think I used it, actually. I think that's a problem. Nope, there it is. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes this stuff is easier. Some of the stuff's a little easier to figure out when you write it down. Okay, so 8 in hexadecimal should just be 8, I believe. It doesn't start changing until you get to 10. So 08 maybe? Alright. A is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, maybe 16? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I'm not exactly sure if this is correct, but I'm going to try this as our number. 8 digits, huh? Once I put in the 8-digit number, I press E to enter it. If I mess up, I press C. Let's give it a shot. 08, 16, 24, 32, hike? No. Okay. Didn't think it'd be that easy. What's the passcode? I'm pretty sure I've searched every part of this room by now. Okay. So... I don't have any more, like, notes about this, right? Wait, 11 is B? Oh, no, I think I counted that wrong. Oh, hold on. I think I counted that wrong. Okay, sorry. So 8 is 8, 9 is 9, A is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I just need to take one digit off of each of these numbers. I don't know if that's right either, but I was counting wrong. So let's try that again and see if that works. One more time. Okay. 08, 1, 5, 2, 3, 3, 1. No, that's not right either. What's the passcode? Okay. What was that Morse code message? Did we ever get a translation of Morse code? I don't know if we did. Maybe we need to, Oh, right. Okay, we need to convert 0 to a number. That's... Okay, sorry. That would make a little bit more sense. No, I'm not trying to save, actually, believe it or not. Okay. Like Z-E-R-O. That's what we need to convert. So, A is 10. Give me like a minute just to write all this down. Okay, 13, 14, sorry. It'll make a lot more sense to me if I do this. So Z is 35. So Z-E-R-O. We have 3, 5, 1, 4 for E. 2, 7 for R. And 2, 4 for O. Let's try that one. Okay. 3, 5, 1, 4, 2, 7, and 2, 4. Haha! Got it. Yes! It worked! Good job, Junpei! Excellent. You seem to have unlocked it. Good work, Junpei. Alright, let's go. Oh, we will in a second. I want to take one last look at that screen and see if anything notable changed. Probably not. The screen is showing the exit. Pretty exciting stuff. No, okay. I thought not, but maybe there would be like something a little different. Oh. That's a little creepy, that little creaking noise. Relatively speaking, though, that was a pretty simple room. I would say probably the most important thing we got out of that was that all ice book. You know, in terms of story, not in terms of, like, actual important things in there. They stepped out of the captain's quarters and into another hallway. The hallway stretched out in front of Junpei for a bit, before turning left like a great backward L.
All right, let's go.
Junpei rounded the corner and took off down the straightaway. He ran, and ran, and ran. At the end of the hallway was a door.
That's the next door.
He made straight for it.
Wait, a piece of paper.
He was nearly halfway to it when he noticed a piece of paper in the middle of the floor. Junpei skidded to a halt.
This is...
He dropped down to his hands and knees and quickly tore the paper off the floor.
Map of the ship's interior for A deck.
Why do you keep acting surprised about this, Junpei?
What's wrong?
Why are you running so much? Ace, slightly slower by virtue of his advanced age, had finally caught up to Junpei.
I found a map for this floor.
He showed Ace what he'd snatched from the wall. He looked at it long enough to determine what it was and nodded.
I see.
With that, he began running again, past Junpei.
Well, that was anticlimactic. I should keep this, though.
Junpei shoved the map into his pocket and got up to follow Ace, but something stopped him.
Hey, where's Clover?
He turned around. Clover was nowhere to be seen.
Damn it, what the hell is she up to?
Uh-oh. Junpei muttered angrily under his breath and took off back the way he'd come. As he stomped around the corner, he saw her. She was standing in front of the door to the captain's quarters, her hand on the doorknob.
Clover!
Huh?
As Junpei watched, she closed it, gently and quietly.
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing.
That... I don't know about that.
What do you mean, nothing?
Clover had unconsciously put her hands over the pockets of her jacket, as if trying to hide something.
What the hell is that?
What?
You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh, this? This is... I wonder.
What?
What the hell?
Come on, we gotta hurry.
With that, Clover ran straight past the somewhat confused Junpei. As she did, he caught a glimpse of her back.
Huh? Clover, what's that on your back?
Sticking up from her collar was something that looked like a big wooden stick.
A stick? Hey, Clover, what the hell's that thing on your back?
She didn't respond. Instead, she quickly turned the corner and disappeared.
Is she ignoring me?
I don't know about this, Junpei.
For crying out loud.
Junpei, how dense are we going to be here? Junpei did his best to convince himself that it would make sense later and ran off after Clover. Uh-oh. What's she doing with all that stuff in her pocket? Junpei pushed through the door and found himself in a large room with a large set of stairs.
The big stairs. Huh. So this is where it ends up. Just like it says on the map.
Can I look at that? Or no, I can't. No, I can. Right. I think? Or no, it's not here. How do I look at that? Oh, map. Right. That would make sense. I believe we're on A deck. Yeah. Chart room and wheelhouse. Right. Okay. And then there's something up here. On like the other side of the ship from us. His I see, after reading the map himself, meant that Ace had probably realized the same thing.
Ace, did he head down?
Hey, how's it going? You didn't really miss much of anything. We just got through the room and saw some questionable things just now. He put his hand on the handrail and leaned over to look down.
There he is.
Look, the 4 others are there too.
And not just Ace. Santa, June, Seven, and Lotus as well.
Really?
Let's join them.
Junpei and Clover glanced at each other and hurried down the stairs. Oh yeah, you might have gotten a little spoiled then. They reached V-Deck at the same time.
Jumpy, Clover.
June's face was excited. Something had happened, that much Junpei could tell by simply looking at her.
What's up?
Given their situation, he was not inclined to be excited about sudden developments. June, however, couldn't contain herself.
We found it.
Found what?
You found it!
We found it.
It!
What did you find?
It!
The last door. We found door 9.
What?
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't find door 9 in this one so far yet. Yeah, I know. That's the big problem with such like a cult classic kind of game like this, is that those spoilers just get turned into memes and get turned into like it's hard to avoid that sort of thing. You basically have to go in entirely blind if you don't want to get spoiled on that.
Come on! Just follow us. We'll explain on the way.
Okay.
Seven turned and jogged off down the stairs.
Well, if that's the case...
Wait for me.
We should get going as well.
The rest followed.
Jumpy. We finally made it.
The relief and excitement in her voice echoed what each one of them felt.
Yeah, it's finally time.
Junpei wasn't quite ready to believe they'd really done it, at least not just yet. Still, if everyone said that it was door 9, then it probably was.
We've reached the end.
He could feel his heart racing. A mixture of anticipation and fear ran through his veins, and he could feel his legs shaking. He was doing his best to maintain a sense of healthy skepticism, but he couldn't deny that the prospect of escape was an exciting one.
Something's bothering me. Only 3 to 5 people can go through the numbered door.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Clover was the one bothering you, because she's definitely bothering me right now.
7 of us are on our way to door 9. That means that, best case scenario, there will be 2 of us who have to stay behind. 2 people. Is there a way?
Junpei looked over at the clock.
4:30. I've only got 90 minutes left. I've got no time to wonder about it now.
Hey, Junpei! June! What the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up!
Santa's voice jolted Junpei out of his reverie.
Let's go, Jumpy.
Reverie. June took off down the stairs, jogging as quickly as she could.
Yeah.
Junpei followed. They were quiet for a while until... They had just reached C-Deck when Clover spoke.
Hey, what about door 2?
Everyone else stopped. They all turned to look at Clover. Seven spoke.
What about door 2?
Door 2 is the only one we haven't gone through it, I mean.
I wouldn't go through it.
Yes, that is true.
Are you guys okay with that? Not investigating it, I mean.
Yeah, we're okay with leaving.
So what? We found door 9. We don't need any of the other doors.
What's the point? Huh? What's the point in going to door 9? We can't all go through it, right? Then we should do what we have to do before we go any further.
Didn't they already find... we found out in the other one that there were 2 door 9s. Shouldn't they already know that as well?
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. The best way to finish it quickly is to do the border pieces first. You know?
Sure.
Or what? You think all 7 of us should go to door 9?
Yeah, I think we should.
And then we argue over who stays behind and who gets to go? Do we really want to do that again? Who knows? If we check out door 2, maybe we'll find something.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find a way to get all of us out. Huh. I don't know what might be in there. We may not find anything.
You have 90 minutes. I wouldn't bet on that, to be
Don't
honest.
you think it'd be better to at least have a look? I mean, am I wrong? Does that sound wrong to you guys?
I reckon it takes at least like an hour to get through each of these escape rooms. I wouldn't waste an hour out of your remaining hour and a half.
Yeah, you do have a point.
Sure. The others nodded in agreement.
The last time I checked the clock, it was 4:30. It's not like we've got a lot of time, but if we're quick about it, we might have time to take a look.
You're right. Let's go take a look at door 2.
They were back in front of the elevator. Nearby was the large hospital room.
The elevator can take us down to door 2.
Well, I don't mean physical time. Although then again, I think, yeah, I don't remember how long they had, but with as many rooms we've gone through, some of them must have taken them at least an hour to get through. I'm sure if you followed along with like the clock prompts, they'd probably tell you, but I haven't.
Who shall go then?
Let's see.
Me. I'm going.
Then June, 7, and I need to go with her.
2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 7 equals 20. 2 plus 0 equals 2.
Hey, why do you get to...
They had 8 hours from the start? Okay, well I know they definitely wasted like an hour looking for people at some point. And then I think at some other point they also wasted an hour like looking around at things. So, it's probably, yeah.
I don't mind. We'd only waste time arguing over it.
Jumpy, I'm okay too.
See?
Can we just go now?
Fine.
All right, let's get going.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Be careful.
They climbed into the elevator, and Junpei listened to it creak and rattle its way to the bottom deck. Only Junpei, Ace, and Lotus were left. As the elevator rumbled out of sight, Ace spoke.
Lotus, would you be so kind as to go with me?
Go with you? Well, I didn't think people still talked that way outside of the 1950s. Well, I'm a mother. Would that be a problem for you?
That wasn't what I meant to... I was hoping you would come with me.
Seriously, though, I was kidding. So, where was it you wanted to take me?
There's something I wanted to show you.
Man, this is super cryptic. What's going on? Why are we all splitting up?
Hey man, what the hell? I'm not important enough?
Exactly.
Well, it's not like that.
It's not like that. I just, can't show you
Once
this.
I've shown Lotus, I'll show you.
I don't know about this.
Really?
Of course.
Ace, what are you doing? Ace's smile was friendly.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
Thanks, Junpei.
The volume's low in their voices. I think I can bump that up just a little bit. I don't... Hold on. Gotta grab the mouse. Oh, no. Is the music low as well? Because if it's the music and the volume, I can turn both those up. If it's just the voices, I'll need to go back to the menu to turn that up separately. I will temporarily go and boost the game volume, which will also boost the voices a little bit. But if now the music is too loud, let's just say, let me know.
Are you coming, Lotus?
Fine. Doesn't look like they're going to be back anytime soon. I might as well go and see whatever it is you think is so important.
Thank you. Well then, shall we go?
Hopefully that's a little better. Maybe we'll go just a hair louder. Let's try that. Okay. Ace turned and began to walk. Lotus followed. They disappeared into the hallway on the left. Time seemed to drag as Junpei waited for the others to return.
They're so slow. And what's keeping Ace and Lotus?
I'm honestly, I feel like that's the most dangerous thing for us is like anybody splitting up, because there's clearly, as we already know, a killer lurking somewhere, and well, let's just say someone's made some suspicious actions, and I would love to have as many people as possible around me right now. Suddenly, the elevator opened. Mosh. A single person stood there. Oh.
Clover! I guess you're the first one back.
Clover? It was only Clover inside. He didn't see the rest. She looked at Junpei, then slowly, purposefully stepped out of the elevator. The door closed behind her.
Where's everybody else? What happened?
They're having a nap. She didn't answer. Instead, her eyes swept the room and then settled on Junpei.
Where are Ace and Lotus?
Oh, Ace said he wanted to show Lotus something, so they went into that hallway.
Yeah, that sounds really suspicious. Junpei explained what had happened.
Oh, then they went over there?
Her voice was small and timid.
Yeah, I think so.
He repeated his earlier question. Yeah, she's pretty sus, I'm gonna be honest.
So where are June, Santa, and Seven? Why aren't they with you?
You really want to know?
No, I actually don't. There was something wrong with her smile.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Here, let me show you.
Clover pulled something out of her pocket and tossed it onto the floor at Junpei's feet.
Huh?
He looked down. On the floor in front of him were 3 metal rings.
Bracelets.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Oh, holy shit.
Emergency meeting right now. Junpei collapsed.
No. No way. No way. This has got to be...
Sorry. Oh, crap. If I want to approve any messages, I have to click out. Whoops.
This can't be real.
Junpei's body felt like rubber. His heart felt like a cold lump in his chest, and his hand shook uncontrollably. Sweat poured down his face. The 3 bracelets sat there on the floor before him. He could see the numbers on their faces.
3, 7,
And...
6.
oh no!
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the
Zero,
bracelets.
what are you doing?
There are only 2 ways to do so.
Zero, we're having a moment right now.
1. You escape from this ship.
I don't need your garbled messages.
2. More likely, which is 0.
Zero.
In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the parasitic mirror's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Just in case you weren't paying attention, here's a recap. I love this picture.
Why?
I love this picture. I feel like I've used this before as like a thumbnail or something. This is a good one. Junpei's voice was flat and broken. Clover's response was cold.
Revenge for my brother. He was forced into door 3 and murdered. You need at least 3 people to open a door. Who were the 2 that opened that door with him? It could only have been Santa and Seven. That's why I killed them.
2 plus 3 plus 7 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Here's a little math in the middle of your horror moment.
Why? Why did you kill June?
Because she tried to protect them. She was in my way. She had to die too.
No. No.
Junpei shook his head, trying desperately to wake himself from what had to be a dream.
No. No.
It couldn't be real. It just couldn't.
Hey, Junpei.
He felt Clover's hand on his shoulder. Her smile was wrong. Horribly wrong. Her face looked like a mask made from stretched human skin. The smile that parted her lips did not extend to her eyes. They were dead and empty. The girl in front of him was no longer the Clover he had known. Perhaps she was not even human.
Let's go.
It's a good angle, right? Her hand reached out towards him.
Let's get out of here. Let's leave this ship.
What the hell are you talking about? To open a numbered door, you...
Yes, I know. You need at least 3 people. But as long as we have this...
Once again, Clover reached into her pocket and pulled something out.
That's...
It was another bracelet. Junpei could see the number on the face. 0. 0.
The 0 bracelet. You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh, well, that's what was in the pocket.
Oh, this? This is...
Not a 0 bracelet.
See? You get it now? If we have the 0 bracelet, we can leave. You and I can open door 9 with just the 2 of us.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. 4 plus 5 plus 0 equals 9.
See? So let's go. Come on. Hurry up.
She shoved out her hand again. Junpei looked up at Clover. She had the face of a demon. But there was something else. There was a holy light that surrounded her. She was both a fierce god and a benevolent goddess, filled with love. I think that might just be the lights on the ceiling, Junpei. Her voice was soft. Her eyes weren't empty anymore. They were deep, so deep Junpei could feel himself falling into them. He felt dizzy. There was something oddly bewitching about her. His mind was beginning to crack and his heart began to melt.
Junpei.
The hand she was offering him. It looked so soft, so inviting.
Clover.
Junpei reached out with his own trembling hand and closed it over hers.
Yeah?
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Junpei writhed in agony. He shuddered and twitched, his body spasming as he went into shock. He screamed until his throat was torn and bloody, then screamed more. His cries echoed across the room. Eventually his movements slowed, then faded. There was no more strength left in Junpei. He could feel his body begin to go numb. He no longer felt pain. He no longer felt anything. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. The last remnants of his mind began to fade. Even as his vision faded to nothingness, he saw Clover.
Thanks, Junpei. I'm just gonna borrow this, okay?
Her smile was cold. What was left of Junpei's conscious mind drifted away. All that was left was a twisted, broken corpse. Bad endo. Let me ask you a question. Alright. We're going to save that. Let me go ahead. I hate this YouTube approval comment system because there's not like I wish there was like a I could give a like certain rules to why it would hold comments. Instead it's either a yes or a no. And sometimes you don't want all the comments showing up, you know? Anyway, let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's save here. Alright. So, we can get a different ending from here, it looks like. Yeah, bad end axe. Outside the room, it looks like. If we have something else. That's a good ending, though, isn't it? We do have most of the flowchart done, though. We're getting quite close. Let me see. So, I'm going to be honest. That's locked. What do we need to do to unlock it? I don't actually remember where to go. I'm going to ask you, Free. Do you by chance know what my next step would be to keep going forward? Because I need to get some things to unlock this way forward, and I probably should have looked this up. I'm going to be honest, but I didn't actually do that. And then I'll look and see if I can find out more. 999 ending guide. There we go. Yes. Because I think most of the rest of the endings are like you need to go a certain way to get through the routes, if that makes sense. Follow the red keys, then follow the white keys. You have to watch the scenes in the room with the keys, but not do the puzzles. Okay. So, let me see. So we have red keys all the way down here until we get to this fork right here. And then I've got the red keys with the X's. Oh no, we're not doing the good ending today, I don't believe. We have to get all the other endings before we do it. Let's see. Axe, sub, knife. What's this ending? I'm looking at an ending guide right now, sorry. I don't want to show it on the screen, obviously, because if I do, it's going to potentially give away spoilers. Alternatively, you can do white and then red, but you'll have to do white again. So, I don't really like the way that they're doing this. Is it that I need to swap to the other side up here to make these turn red? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Maybe?
I'll go first.
Yeah, but see, now I have a red key there. I'm pretty sure I originally followed a guide to help me get through all this. So, without spoiling it, the good ending, you have to basically, I believe, get all the other endings before it'll let you get the good ending. Go through door 5, okay? So, I'm going to select that one.
Let's make sure we've got this straight.
Alright, so door 5, so that key is red again. And then, presumably, I go down here, and I have to choose a different route, or maybe I need to choose 7 instead of 8? Or no, which one am I on right now? I think I'm on 8 right now. I wish they gave me... Okay, laboratory. So that's the last one we did. Middle route door. Door 7. Door 8. Okay, so I am on door 8 right now, I believe.
Are you ready?
Yeah, okay. So that's middle route, and then... Can I now go... I would presume I make a different choice here. I know there are some scenes in this specific escape room that you have to see in some of these. So that may be something else I have to do as well. Door 6 and watch the cutscenes. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, I think that's actually what this... Yeah, the knife ending. I think that's what this is describing. I don't want to say what the ending is, but it's
E-deck.
But it looks like... Hold on, let me look at the flowchart one more time. Yeah, because it's having me go through the casino and the first class cabin. I believe that's the ending that's being described right here. I hope so. I think we can probably skip through a good chunk of this, though. Proceed through door 8 and door 6 until you completed the cargo hold. Okay. So do I have to go through the entire engine room? Yes, you can skip the puzzle. So I can... what's happening? Okay, sorry. Can I go down here to leave no one behind? Is that where I can skip to? Or do I have to actually, play through stuff? No.
Look, it's...
So start the engine room. Yeah, because I see all these X's here where previously we didn't have them. Or not at the engine room. Start before the engine room, I would imagine. Okay, well this is where I would say...
This is E-deck.
Engine room, scene about rats. Okay. This is where I believe this kind of Let's Play sort of thing works better as a Let's Play than a stream, because you can cut all this out. Woo! Ooh, that's loud. Engine room, scene about rats, skip to cargo hold, scene about cards. Okay. Sorry, I just know you played it somewhat recently, so I'm asking you because I can't remember. Okay. Right. Okay. So I'm going to be honest, I don't actually remember where to go from here. I think up near the top of the room we have some scenes up there. What's my skip button? I don't remember. I don't even know if you can skip through here. Upstairs? Okay. Right. So, somewhere around here... I know there was a scene with some boxes through one of these doors. I can't remember which one. Over here, maybe? It had to do with this, wheel and the winch thing. Have to open menu to skip. Okay. But yeah, this is just the kind of thing that works a little bit better in edited format. Just because you can skip through a lot of this stuff, and when you originally had to play and there was no flowchart, you literally had to play through the whole thing. So I guarantee that a stream of the original would not have been a good idea unless unless you had multiple DSs or not multiple DSs, multiple game cartridges. I think you had multiple saves, maybe? I can't remember, but maybe if you had multiple save cartridges, like multiple games, you could just have one prepared ahead of time. Okay. Nope, not trying to read that. Ah, I see. Yeah, I see that there. What do you mean, God, no? What am I doing wrong? Oh, you mean having multiple saves? Yeah. Could you imagine, like, the prep time required for that sort of thing? Where you would have to play through the game, like... You'd probably have to play through the game, like, at least a dozen times at varying stages to get through all of that, I would imagine. Yeah, or alternatively, yeah, if you just played it through all in one go, then, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I need to go farther. If you played it all through in one go, like, you know, just straight, that would be like 20-something hours with a reasonable portion of it just being skipping through stuff. Anyone got any good stories? while we sit here and replay puzzles?
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Okay. Right. I think I remember this conversation a little bit. There was a conversation, like they had some conversation, it seemed like it had almost no importance. So hopefully now they'll elaborate on that a little bit.
Yeah.
I think.
June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion.
It's gotta be the rats.
She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah. We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business
Oh,
as
right,
usual.
like the lab rat thing.
How the hell could you call that normal?
In this scene right now, she is having like some kind of fever, and is like kind of more or less immobilized on the floor.
We're just guinea pigs.
A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
First time I just randomly did it right and got the actual scene.
Dunno. But it does seem like a possibility, you know? You know, speaking of experiments, there was this experiment some scientists did with rats.
Okay, yeah, so this is the new scene. And so what they have you do is if you take certain routes where you learned information earlier or learned different information at, you know, some other time, it may lead these characters to talk about different things or think about different things, you know?
First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it.
That sounds awful.
The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation?
He'd probably get electrocuted because he's a freaking rat.
Which exit would the rat choose?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified. Which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting. Really. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
It's not very interesting. Why did you tell me the story about rats?
You're right. It isn't very interesting. See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B.
How many... You imagine how many times they put these poor rats into the stupid tank?
But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results. No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew.
Hey honey, how was your day today? I spent the entire day putting rats into a water tank and watching them drown. Oh, that's nice.
What did it mean?
Are you suggesting something like telepathy?
Wow, this doesn't sound very interesting either.
They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How the hell would I know? I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that. But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes
So
out.
like why did you tell me that, Santa? That was weird.
Wait. There's something I want to ask you.
Do you like rats?
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge.
After this scene's over, I can skip? Okay, gotcha. I seem to have remembered this somewhat, like from the original, you know, having to I mean, obviously I had to replay all these scenes, but skipping through them, coming back for a scene, skipping through some more, coming back for another scene, you know, like recording the whole time but editing it down heavily.
You ever think about that?
Huh?
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah. Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Oh.
So, I mean, that's cool and all, but that's kind of weird. Like, why are you telling me about the drowned rat theory? Okay. Okay, here. So, we now have unlocked this. Okay, I think I understand the keys and the locks a little better. The red... Anything that's red is saying I'm currently on that route. Anything that has an X on it is saying that I haven't unlocked it. So if it's red with an X, that means I haven't unlocked it, but I am currently on that route. think it means I could unlock it. Like, if it's a key, I could unlock it if I see the scene there. I believe. And if it's white, that means it's, you know, the same thing but on another route, it looks like. So I may need to revisit all of these scenes at some point. Potentially. Anyway, we can now move forward to the cargo room. Once again, thank you very much, Free, because I was a little bit stuck. That is a loud starting noise. Okay. You've done the ones in door 4. Door 4 up here. Gotcha. So maybe they're locked. Maybe they're locked right now because I'm not on that route. Maybe that's how that works. Anyway, the thing with cards. So I believe that's all the character cards. So I'll need to grab all those. So if you remember, yep, there's a card. It's got a headshot. So if you remember, when we got all the cards before, they didn't really mention much about it. Even though it was kind of weird that they had all our faces on them, they didn't talk much about it. Kind of odd. So I think the difference this time is that we are going to talk a little more about them. Nope, I don't care about boxes. I'm not actually trying to look at this. I'm trying to finish this. Okay. Let's Yep, there's some more. Yeah, there we go. Not cool, man. Can't press B to advance text either. Nope, nope. I can't take my eyes off it. You can only advance text by pressing A, which is kind of annoying. I'd like to just press B to make sure I don't accidentally go into any more dialogues. Alright, so that's 7 of them. 8. We need one more. Is that at the top of the stairs, maybe? No. Where's the last card? Not deeply exciting gameplay here, I can promise you that. Oh wait, it's isn't it? Is it in the boxes? There we go. Right, it's on the box. There we go.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers, then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake...
Okay, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit.
Huh? What is it? Hey! June, are you okay? I'm sorry, I gotta go check on her. You finished the box thing, alright?
You got the box thing, don't you? I don't know boxes.
Just put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you. Are you alright? What happened?
Can you stand?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine. I just tripped.
Don't give me that. Now is not the time.
But it's true. I tripped over a box.
There are a lot of boxes in here.
Just let me see for a sec.
Huh.
You're still warm.
I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know? Still, to fall down like that? I think she's probably still a little messed up.
All right, well, let's just get out of here as fast
Blush.
as we can so we can get you to a hospital.
Oh, I don't think it's anything that serious. I just need a little medicine and some sleep, and I'll be fine.
Medicine. Medicine, huh? Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that for you easy.
Ace? Why?
Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company. Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the name, I think. Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Soparil.
Soparil. Soparil. I've heard of that before somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's more of like a fever blush.
Soparil. It's an anesthetic that's a gas at room temperature, a lot like how nitrous oxide is. It takes only a few seconds to spread, and even a small amount is very effective. A bunch of countries quickly accepted it for widespread use within their police and military forces. It was an effective crowd suppressant and room clearer. It was practical, ethical, and the humane nature of it made it the ideal drug. It's been around for about 6 years. They developed it from the extracts of several different roots. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders. Demand for Soparil skyrocketed, and of course that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals' stock did too.
Why do you know all of this?
I heard it from the old man himself.
From Ace? When?
By the number 4 door at the central stairway, when we were searching the second-class room. Remember how Snake, Seven, and you went to door 5? It was back then. I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up, you know?
Huh.
Are you worried about something?
No, nothing. What the hell is he doing? June, don't push yourself, all right?
Yes.
Santa, could you take care of her? I'll go check on Ace. Looks like he's having trouble.
Sure.
What are you doing? What happened?
Nothing. My vision has gotten rather blurry, I think, because of fatigue. I can't see very well at the moment.
He's an old man.
What can't you see well?
These pictures. I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia. Growing old is a difficult thing. At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit.
How could simply looking at cards have tired him out?
This is like Brain Junpei, I think, with all these cool colors.
But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable?
Prosopagnosia. Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Maybe he's got prosopagnosia? Huh. Well, he looks depressed enough to have it. Oh well. Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle. Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2.
I think we're almost done with the scene.
Rest. And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9.
Yeah, don't look at that picture for too long.
What the? 9? I guess I'll take a...
Yeah, gonna start skipping forward a little bit. Okay. Alright, so yeah, okay, here we go. So you're looking at... We have red keys all the way down, which means we've now unlocked... So, we didn't make a decision here, per se, in the sense that, like, it gave us a decision to make. But one of these endings was locked off because we didn't make decisions earlier in the run. Now that we've made them, so to speak, we can now go back here and not get the knife ending, which was the ending where I think we went down an elevator, we found Clover, like, dead or something like that, and then we had, like, a knife driven into our back, something like that. So anyway, now we can go back here. Thank you, Free. I really appreciate it. I think I understand the key lock thing a little bit better now. So hopefully I can kind of figure out the rest of it myself. Maybe.
Look, it's... Seven and Lotus.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
What?
Yeah, okay, this is where Clover disappeared, which at the time we didn't really know what was happening, but based on what you've seen earlier, you could probably take a little guess at what might have happened.
What do you mean, gone?
When?
Why?
You two went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
It's such a good music track. I'm glad they use it in more than just the very first room, you know?
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
so I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. Figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's all separate again.
We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
I know that already happened. I just get mad every time they do it.
Yeah.
But, you know, then again, they don't know that there's a killer on the loose. Other than, I
She's
think,
not here.
they do know about Snake being dead, but they don't really know anything other than that.
No, she isn't.
All right, just in case, we should go take a look in the shower room.
Shower room?
That's where her brother is. She might have gone to see him. Well, we might as well check, right? Let's go. Good. We can still get in.
We should thank Seven later.
Honestly, we shouldn't be in groups smaller than 3. Like, we should split into 2 groups, and that's about it. And I get it, you know, like, if you split up, you can search more areas, but clearly somebody or some buddies aren't trustworthy. So the bigger groups you make, the less likely is somebody's going to go rogue and, you know, do a thing or lie about where they searched, you know?
Yeah, I don't think she's here.
The smell is horrible. Let's check the back, just to be sure. No, she's not here.
I don't know why she would be back there.
Snake, just where did your sister go? Such a horrible way to go. The skull shattered, the left arm's hideously twisted. Huh? Wait, bones.
My brother's left arm is...
Ah,
It's not like a normal person's arm.
I knew that was going to come back up. I just I forgot about it until now again.
The accident hurt him really bad.
I knew at the time, though.
Of course. Of course. Why didn't I realize it earlier?
Jumpy?
Oh, sorry for making you wait. Let's go.
Junpei! June! Where were you guys?
Did something happen?
Clover is dead.
Oh.
I found
Whoops.
her in the first-class bathroom.
Well, at least you guys aren't dead. Do we want to look? I guess we have to confirm. Eh. Huh.
Clover. Clover.
This is what happens when everyone splits up.
Why? Why did this happen? Clover.
Look at that nice rendered sink.
No way. Let's get out of here, June. Are you all right?
Yes. I think so.
I mean, other than the obvious.
You should get some rest. Here, the bed.
Yeah, let's just take a sleep. We got time for that, right?
Can you sit?
Yes.
Who was the first to find the body?
Look at this nice I love these rendered, like, close-ups that they get.
Me.
Why did you come to this room?
Why did you kill her?
To look for Clover. Why else? I found her body in the bathroom. As soon as I did, I ran outside. I got to the top of the stairs by the casino and yelled as loud as I could. Hey, guys! I found her, but it's bad!
Yeah, it's real bad.
She's in the bathroom in the first-class cabin. Come quick! Or something like that.
Yeah, she's dead.
Then I went back to the bathroom. Ace, Santa, and Lotus showed up real soon after that. But I guess you two hadn't heard me or something because you didn't show.
I guess so. He must be.
So I took off down the stairs to look for you. After that, I mean, you know the rest, right?
7. There's one more thing I'm worried about.
What?
You stuck one of those plates in between the door and the frame, right? Why did you do that?
Come on, didn't I already tell you that? I did it so that the door wouldn't lock. So we could come back to this room? Oh. You think I did it?
I mean, yeah.
Well, I don't know. That kind of depends on what you say, doesn't it?
For crying out loud. Follow me.
A closet?
Yeah. This is the reason. This safe. We couldn't open it when we were getting through this room. I figured there might be something pretty important in it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I figured eventually we might figure out what the numbers are for the safe. And if we did, I didn't want to screw around with door 5 again. So I put the plate in the exit door so we could get back in that way. You get it now?
Yeah. Figured it wouldn't open. Huh? This is... rust. If there's rust here, that means... has someone opened the safe?
Huh?
Maybe there's another clue. Anything that might lead us to discover who stabbed Clover. Behind this door. The ninth man's body is behind there. Maybe I should have another look at it, just in case. Ugh. Oh, the hell? This smell is... Oh.
Just hold your breath, Junpei.
Wait. It's gone. His bracelet. It's gone. It was right next to the glasses. But why?
Huh? Where'd Junpei go? Oh, there you are. Were you looking for something in the hallway?
Yeah.
Did you find something?
No, nothing. What's up?
Well, I wanted you to take a look at something.
What is it? Clover.
Yep, she's still dead.
What was it you wanted to show me?
I searched Clover's body again. A real shame. She was stabbed once in the back, probably by a knife or something. And I found this.
What?
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
Yeah, after that 7.5 hours, I'm sure he's getting a little smelly.
What? I'm opening it. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
I remember this little phrase. but I don't remember what it means.
What is this? Some kind of secret code?
A code.
Sinister hand means... the right hand?
No, that's not right.
Oh, no, it's left.
In heraldry, the term sinister was used to refer to the left side of a coat of arms.
How do you know this?
Or more accurately, it referred to things on the left side of a bearer of a coat of arms. The left hand. The left hand. What does the left hand mean? Does the darkness of the sinister hand have something to do with the bracelet? There's two things sticking out on either side of the face. The left and right sides of the face.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember how this scene ends, but I do remember this scene now.
Left and right. Left and right.
I mean, are they not still weird? Left-handed people not still weird? Ooh.
Right and left. Truth is gone.
Truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand. Is like truth in the watch, I think?
Truth gone.
Truth. Gone. Truth gone. Maybe those two words. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. How about reading it out loud?
Maybe there's something about how they sound out loud. Truth. Gone. Nope.
Nope.
They sounded the same in my head.
Switching the sentence around? Gone had truth, and gone had truth, gone had truth?
How about switching the sentence around? Gone had truth. Well, that makes even less sense. Clearly, switching the words isn't going to help.
Time for a different idea. Reading them backwards. What else could gone and truth mean? What would reading it backwards be? 1G da truth. Who truth? I don't know if that's right either.
How about reading them backwards? Gone and truth. Enog and Hitert.
Enoch. Hurt.
Those aren't even words. I doubt that's what the riddle was trying to say.
Okay, sorry.
Wasn't a bad idea, though.
Truth, gone. There's two words. What could gone and truth mean?
What else could gone and truth mean? Truth, of course, means something that is correct, something that's fact. In other words, something that is right. You could then safely assume that gone means left.
Right. Wait. Right, left, right, left, right, left? Maybe?
After all, after someone left, they were gone.
There's a lot of, I feel like stretch going on here to finding out what he's going through in his mind.
But in this case, they clearly refer to their directional homonyms. Then truth equals right, and gone equals left. The left and right of the bracelet. These two things sticking out. So if I...
Press them in the following order. Let's see, okay, so... Right, was it right, left, right, left, right, left? So if we do it wrong, what happens?
No, that was wrong. What was I thinking? Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Truth has to mean right.
So yeah, it is right, left, right, left, right, left. I want to see if he says anything different if I get it wrong.
No, that was Truth had gone. Had gone is a way of talking about someone leaving, and the past tense of leave is left.
Let's just see what happens.
No, this is all wrong. Left. I need to go to the left.
It's like, Junpei, what are you doing there? You just keep pushing those buttons.
Thinking, right. I need to go to the right. No, that's the wrong order. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Truth came first.
They really spell it out to you if you haven't figured it out by this point. Thank God it's multiple choice. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Wait, did it just...
I think I got that right. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. I don't know if I need to remember that or not, but I'm going to keep that in my mind. Or on my paper, I should say. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Okay, yeah, I've gotten that written down. This for Virtue's Last Reward, you'd be expected to have remembered that after seeing it once. I know, I'm kind of used to that sort of thing, so I was like, oh crap, let me write that down right now.
Huh? Hey, what are those numbers?
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Man, they really tell you need to remember this.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Oh, maybe you don't. Maybe you just put it into the safe and it doesn't matter.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Or maybe I have to put it in a second. And they want you to remember it in case you don't have paper.
1 to the right, 4 to the left.
Okay, good. No, he's got it.
And... Oh. Bingo. I knew it was for this. Oh, is this some sort of note? Let's see.
Fact number 1. The nonary game was played once before, 9 years ago. Fact number 2. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. Fact number 3. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO, Gintaro Hongu, Cradle Pharmaceuticals Chief of Staff, Nagisa Nijisaki, Cradle Pharmaceuticals R&D Supervisor, Teruaki Kubota, Majority Shareholder in Cradle Pharmaceuticals, Kagichika Musashido. I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved. I now state the truth. 0.
Sorry, but do you think you could all come with me?
Come with you?
Yeah, we just learned a lot of interesting information right there.
I want all of you to go to the big hospital room.
Why?
There's something I want to be sure of.
What do you want to be sure of?
I want to know if the person I suspect is really the culprit.
Wait, then you're saying...
Yeah, I think I've got it figured out. I know who killed Snake and Clover. Anyway, if you could all please move to the big hospital room. I'll explain everything as soon as we get there. It's 5 o'clock. We don't have a lot of time left. Let's go. Actually, before we get started, I was hoping you could do something for me. Ace, 7, and Lotus, could you please place your palms on the red?
Oh, no, no, no. We did this before. We're not going to fall for this again, Junpei.
Huh?
Why? If we need to get to the shower room, why don't we just...
No, we're not going inside. Once you've authenticated, step away from the door.
Why?
Please, just do it. Or perhaps you don't want to know who killed Snake and Clover.
Fine.
What about you, Ace, Lotus?
Very well.
Sure.
Junpei's a tricky guy.
I
What's
have
he
this
doing?
idea. I don't think this device responds to a hand placed on it. It instead reacts to a bracelet being brought close. You don't actually need a hand. I knew it.
Huh?
What was that about?
How should I know?
Thanks. I appreciate your cooperation. By the way, Ace, would you mind if I asked you something?
What is it?
Do you know who I am?
What? What kind of question?
Just answer it, please. Who am I?
You're Junpei, of course. Who else would you be?
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa.
What?
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 The clothes I'm wearing, I borrowed from Junpei. And the clothes he's wearing are mine. We had a little swap.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
So, you're saying I'm not Santa?
Of course you aren't.
Why? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa?
If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 equals 19. 1 plus 9 would be 10. The digital route would be 1. But the 4 of us just opened door 3. You can't possibly be Santa. Your bracelet number isn't 3.
It's 5, right? You're exactly right. My bracelet number is 5.
It'll make sense in a bit.
Sorry, Ace. I tricked you. Of course, I'm not really Santa. I'm Junpei. Who could possibly think I was? It's obvious I'm not. To think I was? Ridiculous. But I guess you couldn't see just how obvious it was. I asked you before, didn't I? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa? And you answered. If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. Most people wouldn't say something like that. The first thing that would come to anyone else's mind wouldn't be the bracelet number. There'd only be one thing they'd say. One sentence. You don't have his face.
I mean, I wouldn't say it like that, but fair enough.
Ace, you have prosopagnosia, am I right?
Prosopagnosia?
What's that?
No clue.
Prosopagnosia is...
Very well. I confess. I have prosopagnosia. I cannot differentiate human faces. Is that what this was about? You want to mock me for my disorder?
No, not at all.
Yep, that's it. That's all we're doing.
I'm not making fun of you at all. In fact, I feel kind of bad for you. No, the reason I brought this up is that there's an excellent chance the person who killed Snake has prosopagnosia.
Whoa.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that sounds pretty pointed right there, Junpei.
I'll just come right out with it. I think it was you, Ace. You killed him.
That's ridiculous. What possible evidence do you...
I have 3 pieces of evidence. The first, think back to a few hours ago. You made us argue over the 3 doors here in the big hospital room. There was no way all 7 people could go through them. Lotus suggested that we sacrifice one of us. Then you, Ace, said, I'll stay here. Why would you say something like that? It's pretty simple, really. You didn't want us to see the dead body in the shower room. You see, if Ace stayed behind, there were only 2 doors the rest of us could go through. Doors 7 and 8. There was no way we could get through door 3, the shower room. You knew that, didn't you, Ace? That's why you volunteered to stay behind.
Come on now, I think that's going a bit far. I can understand if you're jealous of my bravery, but please don't devalue my actions. I only wanted to save the rest of you. Surely you can understand my altruism.
Altruism, huh? You already knew, didn't you? You knew that whichever doors we took, eventually we'd end up back in the big hospital room.
What on earth are you saying? Of course I didn't know that. How could I have?
Really?
Yes, yes.
Oh well, that's cool. I've still got 2 more pieces of evidence that say you're the killer. The second is that, as I said earlier, you have prosopagnosia.
Then you mean to imply that a person who can't distinguish human faces must be a bad person? Junpei, they call that prejudice.
No, I am not that stupid.
Then why?
Well, before I explain, I suppose there's something I should tell you. The corpse in the shower room. It's not Snake's.
What?
I didn't put it together right away, but there was something Clover told me. She said that Snake's left arm was prosthetic. He'd lost his real arm in an accident. But the body we saw in the shower room, let's call him Guy X. Guy X's left arm was definitely flesh and blood. In other words, Guy X couldn't possibly have been Snake.
Oh God. No. That's impossible.
Let's say, hypothetically, that the killer didn't have prosopagnosia. If that were the case, he would immediately realize that Guy X wasn't Snake. Even if the clothes were the same as Snake's, their faces would be completely different. It would have been obvious they were different people. And yet, they still killed him. Why? Why would they kill a stranger who'd only just shown up? On the other hand, if the killer did have prosopagnosia, it makes sense. They thought Guy X was Snake and killed him.
Wait. Wait just a moment. Let's say you're right, and I mistook Guy X for Snake. Even if I did, I would have had no motive to kill him. Why would I want to kill Snake?
I can think of at least 2 motives. 1, Snake knew about your past. If he ever revealed what he knew, that would have been really bad for you. You really didn't want that to happen. So to make sure Snake's mouth stayed shut, you killed him. 2, Snake had a grudge against you. You knew that, or at least you could have easily assumed he did. Even without exposing your identity, he was a threat to you. You never knew when you might be attacked. You couldn't ever let your guard down. Every moment was a moment he might try something. You didn't want that kind of danger hanging over you, so you...
Hey, hold on a minute. What's the past that Ace wouldn't want us to know? Why did Snake have a grudge against him?
Look at this.
What's this piece of paper? The nonary game was played once before 9 years ago. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO Gentaro Hongo.
You can start to see why all of those little scenes we had so far were so important to this ending.
What is this?
It's the message from Zero. It was in the safe in the first class cabin.
Give me a break! That paper is a lie! Someone is trying to frame me!
Me. You said me, right? Wouldn't that mean you're admitting you're Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals? Or am I mistaken?
Very well. I admit that much. I am certainly the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical, Gentaro Hongo. So what if I am? I don't know anything about this nonary game that supposedly took place 9 years ago. Everything on that scrap of paper is bullshit. Someone is trying to set me up, you see? First of all, Junpei, you're claiming I did this all by myself. Think that over, all right? How could I have killed Snake all by myself?
Not Snake. It was Guy X.
I don't care who it was. You said the killer put this other man into door 3, right?
Yeah, maybe.
then I couldn't have possibly done that alone. I couldn't have opened door 3 with only myself and Guy X.
Nope, you could have.
Huh?
What?
Actually, Ace, when you were unconscious, I took something from you. Remember when you were injected with that anesthetic and fell asleep in the big hospital room? Yeah, back then, I took this.
No! You couldn't have!
I got you, Ace. Your right hand there tells me all I needed to know. You want to tell me what you were so worried about? What's in your pocket? It's the number 9 bracelet, isn't it? Ace, Guy X, and the 9th man's bracelet. That was all you needed to open door 3. That's how you killed Guy X all by yourself, Ace. All you needed was the number 9 bracelet in your chest pocket. If you want to play innocent, that's fine by me. Go ahead, tell me. I don't have the bracelet, if that's what you want to do. But if you could take off your coat and hand it to me, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, we'll have to take it from you by force. Right, Seven?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
been my pleasure.
Oh, the evil genius emerges.
Well done, Junpei.
Oh yeah, this is another good face.
As you so correctly deduced, I have the number 9 bracelet. I retrieved it while we were searching for the missing hardware for the red.
How'd you get so much, like, good lighting on your face like this?
I left the room I was supposed to search and headed to the first-class cabin on B deck. My purpose was to obtain the number 9 bracelet. 9 is a potent ally in the nonary game. Adding 9 to any set of numbers won't alter the digital root. As you can see, 9 is a very useful number here. With it, one can go anywhere, with anyone. It is, I suppose you could say, a game changer. So I made for the first-class cabin to obtain it. In mere moments, I successfully acquired the number 9 bracelet. There was also an unexpected bonus. The knife the 9th man had used. I quickly pocketed both of them and left. I made my way back to where I was expected to be. That's when I ran into Snake. Well, this guy X, actually. I spotted him ahead of me. He was heading for the large hospital room and hadn't noticed me. The man wearing Snake's clothes arrived at door 3. When he stopped, I walked up behind him and called out, "Snake." He turned around. He said nothing. His mouth simply hung half open. He seemed dazed somehow, almost like a man half asleep. Perhaps he had been drugged. It wasn't important. I tend to gloss over little things like that. I was certain that man was Snake. I knew Snake had taken part in the nonary game 9 years ago. Being blind, it made sense that he didn't recognize me immediately upon our first meeting. But why then hadn't Snake said anything to me later? Surely he hadn't forgotten what had happened to him in the nonary game. But not once did he attempt to confront me. Did his lack of sight prevent him from fully recognizing who I was? Or perhaps Snake had conspired with Zero to deceive me. Regardless, he was a threat, and it was better to deal with him sooner rather than later. I had to get rid of him before he took action. With quick thinking, my plan went into motion immediately. I held the number 9 bracelet over the red. I waved my own bracelet in front of the red, and then grabbed Snake's arm and shoved his hand against the scanner panel. The door opened. I threw the man through it. 9 seconds later, the door shut. 81 seconds passed. After that, I returned to my post as though nothing had happened. After conducting my own search, I returned to the large hospital room when the 1 a.m. bell rang.
Ace, did you kill Clover?
Yes.
Why? Why did you kill her?
She was Snake's sister. It was possible he had told her something dangerous. Additionally, she had gone through door 1. It seemed likely she might have found it.
Found what?
Why don't you go through door 1 yourself? Perhaps it's hidden somewhere.
Yeah, but Lotus and I went through door 1 too.
We didn't see anything suspicious.
Yes. I thought as much after I heard your report at the central stairs. I doubt the two of you could find it.
Hmm?
Huh?
But perhaps Clover was different. Perhaps she had found it. I was, therefore, desperate to find her. And at last I did, in the first-class cabin. I spoke very calmly. Did you see it?
See what?
Don't act as if you don't understand. You were in the captain's quarters, weren't you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Very well. By the way, what are you doing here, Clover?
What? Nothing.
There's blood on your shoes. It looks fresh. Did you go take a look at the 9th man's corpse? I see. Your silence suggests that you noticed. You saw something, didn't you? You saw that his bracelet was gone.
No!
You aren't going anywhere.
Oh!
You're staying here.
No!
Don't you run, little girl.
How does he manage to keep his clothes so
That was how I
clean while
killed
doing all this murder?
You son of a bitch!
I admit it. I've lost. I have lost. Completely and utterly. Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I didn't lose to you. I lost to Zero. Not you. I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such a simple trap. I looked the fool. And it was a trap. Make no mistake. I was trapped and manipulated by Zero. The man I killed in the shower room, if he wasn't Snake, then I have no idea who he was. But he was wearing Snake's clothes, and that was no coincidence. He had also been injected with something that reduced his cognition and prevented him from identifying himself or resisting me. And we can't forget the components that were removed from the Red before we arrived. I have no doubt that Zero planned all of this. Zero made sure I would kill that man. It follows, of course, that Zero knew everything I would do. That I would try to take the number 9 bracelet. That I would try to kill Snake. Everything.
I must punish them. For the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved. I now state the truth. Zero.
I think Zero is one of us.
Huh? Zero is one of us? No. Wait. There's one more person. Snake. The man who died in the shower room isn't Snake. That means he's almost certainly still alive. Maybe Snake is Zero. Maybe he made Guy X wear his clothes so that we'd all think he was dead. Where's Snake now? What if he's off somewhere laughing at us? If he is Zero, he must have been lying to us about everything else. Is he watching
watching us.
Well, I believe I've finished with my confession. Why don't we get moving?
What the hell is this shit? You aren't going anywhere, you son of a bitch! We're gonna leave your ass here to rot!
Why? Because I killed Clover? That's ridiculous. Why are you so upset that I killed the little bitch? She was nothing to you. A stranger you only met a few hours ago. Am I wrong?
It is getting good. Honestly, like, this is the best part of the game. I mean, I don't know if I'd say it's the best part, but it's like, this is really good when everything that you've been working up and do now finally all starts coming together.
You bastard! Blindsiding me with a punch, huh? You've got some fire, don't you? I confess, I rather like a tough woman.
Well, maybe you'd like another one then.
Before that, let me give you one of my own.
Huh?
If any of you so much as blink, I won't hesitate to pull this trigger.
Where did that come from? Oh, right. I think we remember this.
I've already killed 3 people. Don't think I'm not ready to make it 4.
3 people? What do you mean?
Very well. Let me take this opportunity to illuminate you. The person who killed the 9th man was me. Although I suppose to be more accurate, I encouraged him to get himself.
Yeah, no, I won't take the gun, Junpei.
While we were examining the main staircase, he came to me and told me his name. I recognized it at once, so I gave him a little push. Just a little white lie. It seems the settings for the dead were altered. Now it only requires a single person to deactivate the detonator in the bracelet. Investigate what's beyond door 5. We'll meet again later. And with that...
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then. Why is it stopping? God damn it! You lied! Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Oh my god! There's no time left! Listen! I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him! Ah!
Now, of course, when you first hear that...
I had 4 reasons for killing him.
When you first hear that, that sounds an awful lot like he's referring to Zero. You know, like the puppet master of the game, but, with this new information, he's clearly referring to Ace, or, what Weber's name is, Gontaru. We're gonna call him Ace, though.
As I said before, in the nonary game, the number 9 bracelet is of utmost importance. If I had allowed him to keep such a useful tool, he, or it, would have become a threat to me. As such, I decided that he should be eliminated early on. I wanted the number 9 bracelet. If I could manage to obtain it, I would be able to manipulate the game as I saw fit. I would be unable to acquire the bracelet unless its owner was dead. That's the second reason. Even setting aside his number, he would have been nothing but trouble for me. He was aware of my past. He knew what happened here 9 years ago. It was important that I eliminate him before he was able to disseminate this information. Lastly, I wished to conduct a simple test. A test to see if this nonary game was serious, or a poor attempt at a joke. I needed to be quite sure. As such, I encouraged him to act against the rules so that I might observe the outcome.
I don't get your third motive. What the hell happened 9 years ago?
Didn't I say? The nonary game was played. I planned it out, and I conducted its execution.
Why? What on earth was it supposed to do?
I don't really think I have any obligation to tell you that.
Hey, what's with this gun? Where did he get this?
That might have been my fault.
Why don't you tell her, Santa?
On the other side of door 6, we found the gun in the coffin in the cargo room, right? Bastard must have grabbed it when we weren't looking.
Indeed I did. That was a pretty serious mistake, you know. Just saying you intended to leave it behind. Well, there isn't much time left. I'll be off then.
Well, where are you going?
Do I really need to explain? I had assumed it would be obvious. I have the number 9 bracelet, and now I have Lotus.
Wasn't there a door with a 9 on it in the room that looked like a church? That's where you're going, isn't it?
And how do you know that?
Santa told me about it while we were looking for Clover.
I see. Well, you are correct. That is my destination. But now I must say goodbye to all of you. Ah, and please, don't forget my warning. Move and I'll pull the trigger. I don't need her alive to open the door, you know.
Shit! He's getting away!
Can't risk it.
Now, Lotus, open the door for me if you would. Goodbye.
Give us that one last spooky stare before he leaves.
Damn it!
Woo! Ooh, that's oh man. This is like honestly just like info dump city. So basically, everything that's happened in the game up until this point is like all coming together. It's all coming together. And it really tells us what's what's been going on and what's happening.
Hey, June, what happened?
What happened
Are
to
you
your
all right?
face, Santa? You look a little weird.
Jesus, you're burning up. Your fever's back. Are you okay?
Yeah, it was probably pretty traumatic what just happened.
I'm okay. Really, I'm fine. You should be worrying about Lotus.
But
Jumpy, don't worry about me.
I'm
I
not
just
Jumpy.
need a little rest. I'll be fine. Don't you remember? I just needed to rest a little bit last time. So please, please save Lotus.
Think about what Ace has already done, Junpei. When he's got what he needs from Lotus, you really think he's just gonna let her walk away?
damn it. You guys go on ahead. Soon as June starts feeling better, we'll follow you. Go! All right. Come on, Seven. We're going after Ace.
Hell yeah!
Santa, you take good care of June. I'm trusting you. Got it. Let's go!
I don't like when they open the doors and there's just like darkness beyond the door. Yeah, I have played this before. It was quite a few years ago. I did a Let's Play on it. But that was, you know, the original one. So there's a lot I don't remember about the story.
Where are they?
I don't see them.
You think they already went through?
Maybe. Let's check the red. Engaged. It's occupied.
That means Ace and Lotus went through here.
Yeah, it seems like it.
What do we do now?
Yeah, what should we do? Well, the big door is still vacant, but...
The two of us can't do anything with it.
Yeah, not even counting how our digital route isn't 9. What's that sound?
Marsh marsh.
coming from over there.
Over there?
The coffin.
Yeah.
Let's open it.
How?
By force!
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, you never know till you try, right? The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
Who said that?
I forget. Anyway, we've got to try. Damn it!
See? Didn't I tell you? If you could just pull it open, why would it have something like that?
Right. So unless I put in the right passcode, it's not gonna open.
Well, I think... Oh, wait, no. I wonder if it's the same passcode. We do have a number. Probably not, but it could be.
Was there some sort of clue somewhere?
I think there was a clue somewhere. Ooh. Full motion.
Hey, Junpei. I remember you mumbling about some weird numbers over by the bathroom in the first-class cabin. You got those numbers by solving the secret message Clover was holding, right? Truth had gone, or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. What about it?
Well, maybe that number's the passcode for this thing, too.
Come on, that's impossible. Those numbers were the code to unlock that safe.
Why wouldn't they be the same number?
Yeah, but the person who set up that safe in this coffin is the same person, right? Zero set up both of these.
Yeah, probably.
Well, then they might have set the same passcode for both of them.
That's ridiculous.
Why don't you just try it? I mean, it's not like you'll make things any worse.
It'd just be a waste of time. There's no way they're the same number.
I mean, we literally have no idea what to do, so why not?
How do you know that? You never know until you try. The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
There you go.
Who said that?
You.
All right, we're coming. Stop knocking.
Fine. 1438 3421.
I'm glad you remembered it. I guess you could just look it back up on your watch again. Who would use the same password for multiple things, right? It's like that's Zero's password for his email address.
What? You gotta be kidding me.
Snake!
Snake!
You? Why?
Ah, those voices. Junpei and Seven, unless I'm mistaken. Where are the others? Are they elsewhere?
They're dead, probably.
I see. I believe I got the gist of everything. Have I been sufficiently caught up?
I mean, there's a lot we probably didn't tell you, but sure.
Yeah. But that still doesn't explain why you were trapped in here.
We've still got no clue about Zero's true identity, let alone why the hell he's doing all this. Why did he put Guy X in Snake's clothes? Is all this stuff somehow related to that notary game that was played 9 years ago?
Hey, Snake, do you know anything?
No, I know nothing.
What are you talking about? I apologize, but I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, come on, just tell us if you know.
I don't know what to tell you. How can I know something I don't?
This is bad. We're running out of time.
We need to go after Ace. What do we do now?
The three of us can't make a digital route of 9.
Yeah, we just get 5.
We're stuck here then.
Oh. Hey, I just remembered something.
What?
What is it?
I found something earlier.
What did you find?
This.
Zero's bracelet.
What did you say? Are you saying that 7 has the number 0 bracelet?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Clover gave it to me.
She did?
Yeah.
How did she come by it?
Well, she found it. See, on the other side of door 1, A deck, in the captain's quarters. She asked me to hold on to it because it was too big and bulky for her to be lugging around.
Yeah, that sounds like a lie.
He's lying. He told us earlier.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
He probably said that so Snake doesn't find out about Clover.
All right, Junpei. Been nice knowing you.
Wait, what?
Come on, man. I'm just kidding. Still, just in case, I want to make sure the Zero bracelet gets picked up by the Red. Snake, give me a hand, all right?
Huh? Why isn't it opening?
Well, the third asterisk lit up, so it must have registered the Zero bracelet.
Maybe it isn't actually Zero.
Huh?
What?
That bracelet may not actually produce the number 0 when scanned.
Is this some like... Is this some like weird like hexadecimal thing or something?
That is what I'm saying. Why don't we try a few different combinations? Perhaps we can determine what number that bracelet actually contains.
Oh, got it!
We decided to use the following combination. Let's put all of us in there.
Let's try all 3 of us and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 4.
It didn't open.
Then this bracelet is not 4.
Okay, we'll cross that off the list of numbers.
Let's try me, 7, and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 6.
Okay.
It opened.
Yes, so it would seem.
That means the bracelet is actually 6. But how is that possible? The display on the bracelet clearly shows a 0.
Oh man, that's not good. I guess our time's just about up, huh?
At any rate, we know now that the door can be opened. Let's go!
But, Snake, are you sure?
Yeah. You know that only Junpei and I can go through this way.
You needn't worry. I have a solution to this problem. My last resort. But if now is not the time for last resorts, then when?
Last?
Resort?
Well, I guess that worked.
Gotta admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that one. How come you didn't do that right off the bat?
As I told you, it was a last resort. Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion. I imagine that most people would have taken it to mean that I was Zero. Once they'd convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed. I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest, as it were. That way, if I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do, I'd have a little trick up my sleeve. I'd just take my bracelet off.
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm.
I know this is kind of a weird thing to say, but I'm glad that's a fake arm.
You don't have to be afraid of the door if you don't got a bracelet.
You are correct.
I think these stairs connect to the bottom deck.
So I guess we just took off his arm.
Doesn't look like it's underwater. Let's go through that door. Incinerator?
Oh my. That doesn't sound very pleasant.
Nope.
Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Yeah, right over here.
How did you know that?
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take half a day or so.
Yeah, I've played all of the games in the series.
If you pull it, the door ought to open.
Got it. What? Why? Why is there another one?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command
Oh, that sounds bad.
has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 9 minutes.
Why is there a ginormous incinerator on a ship?
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Oh my, how exciting. You've run quite a show here, Zero. What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain.
It's said that the incineration system is about to activate. In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed in flame.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me? I'm hurt. It's me, Snake.
Guess they would have a lot of garbage on a cruise, but like... I feel like space on a cruise ship is limited enough that a ginormous incinerator maybe isn't the best use of space. Maybe it is, I don't know. But they need to have it on 9 minutes in case, I don't know, you want to like set a delay. It's kind of like a microwave timer, you know? You want it to be ready when you're ready to eat it.
Snake? Oh yes, you are alive. I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused. I'm quite glad to see that you're alive. If you don't mind my asking, how did you get here? Snake, Junpei 7. The three of you couldn't have opened a door with a 9. Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
What?
Ah, well, your reaction suggests that you did not.
Oh.
Hold on.
Hold on a
Why
moment.
did you think we'd have Clover's bracelet?
Oh, they haven't told you?
Told me what?
Clearly not. Normally, I would take some time and enjoy the moment. But I'm afraid my time is at a premium just now. I'll have to make this quick. Clover.
Don't do it, Ace! Keep your goddamn mouth shut!
Clover.
I said stop it! Don't listen to him, Snake.
What happened to Clover?
Clover died.
No, that's not true. That's impossible. It's a lie. It has to be a lie.
Oh, it's quite true. I can assure you of that. I killed her myself, you see.
What?
I'm sorry, did I stutter? I killed her.
Man, it's really unfortunate because Snake can't see the crazy face, so he doesn't know.
I would have rather she died with less suffering. A bullet in her brain, perhaps, would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have made quite a bit of noise. Circumstances being what they were, I was forced to settle for the knife. The one the ninth man had, you remember. I believe I caught her just below the shoulder blade. I was rather lucky, in fact. My first thrust went right between her ribs. Her flesh was so soft.
All right, Ace, that's enough.
My knife slid in so easily. There was no resistance. That feeling was... I confess, I feel rather excited. It is a powerful memory. Someday, perhaps, I hope I can feel it again.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
I'm going to kill you.
What was that?
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Ah, so you're going to kill me. Please do. Come now. I'm waiting.
Don't do it! Don't listen to him, Snake!
Stop it, kid. He's screwing with your head.
Is there a problem? What are you waiting for, boy? Don't you want me to send you to join your sister?
Don't! The snake!
Don't do it!
Snake! Snake!
He didn't know about the gun.
Lotus!
Hurry! This way!
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Give me the woman. I need her. Without her bracelet, I will be unable to open this door. Quickly now! I don't have time for your shenanigans. I see. Then it would seem I have no choice. The rest of you must die as well. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and the last 3 for that lump of idiotic man you call Seven. I will take Lotus's body with me and leave this room.
Incineration will begin in 4 minutes.
Well, it looks as though our time together is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you.
Damn it!
Goodbye.
Kill you. What? No, that's impossible. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Stay away from me. Get back. Stop. If you come any closer, I'll get away from me.
Just shoot him again.
Listen to me. I said, don't come any closer.
I need to save these bullets for later.
Shit! You bastard!
Dang. Calm down there.
Incineration will begin in
Well, if I counted that right, maybe we can just go beat him up now.
3 minutes.
Finally, you're...
I'll kill you. You won't get away.
You son of a bitch! You're a monster! Get off me! Let me go, damn you!
This is it, Ace. We're going to burn to death together.
What?
Incineration will begin in 2 minutes.
Hey, I don't want to burn. Can we get out of here?
Damn it! Damn you!
Like, you guys can do this, because you clearly, he's a bad guy, and I don't think Snake's going to make it to any hospital, so, you know, can the rest of us leave?
Get off! Let me go, you monster! Okay, look. Think about it this way. My company owns a wonderful hospital. It has excellent doctors. You're not wounded too seriously. I'm sure they can fix you up easily. You don't have to die. You could be saved. Just let me go.
Pathetic. Begging for your life.
Snake, that's enough! You can stop now!
Yes! He's right, Snake. You've done enough!
Come on, Snake, let's go. Let's get out of here.
You have to come with us. We have to leave together.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't.
I'll pay you lots of money to let me go.
You'd best forget about me. You need to leave soon. I'm going to take him with me.
Shut up! Be quiet!
I couldn't save Clover. My sister died because of me. Perhaps this will begin to atone for that. Perhaps in the afterlife, she can forgive me. Now go. Go now.
You have to... go!
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
God damn it! Shit! We're out of time! We gotta go! Junpei, what are you doing? You have to get out of here now! Snake! Snake! Wait! Don't be an idiot, Junpei! No! No! I have to help Snake! 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 Get off of me! Let me go!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 7, 6.
Damn it, I don't get a choice, kid! Don't blame me for this, alright?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gates 2 and 3 are locked down. Beginning incineration.
He's... Shit! Damn you all! Why? Why? Why me? I don't deserve this! Answer me! Answer me, Zero! Why? Why? Zero! Zero!
Those deliveries of those lines are pretty good. You know, honestly, I think that made just like the whole PC re-release with the voiced audio lines. I think that was right there. That was like the really good point.
Hey, wait! Junpei!
Junpei, where are you going?
You stay here. I'll go get Santa and June.
You're gonna bring them here?
How?
Don't worry about that. Just stay here and wait, all right? I saw an elevator on the way here. If I can get it to work, then maybe... Please work. Yes. June! Santa!
Where'd they go?
Damn it. Where did they go?
Uh-oh. More people disappearing. Nope, not in here with the dead guy. Man, we really went like all over the ship, didn't we?
Connie!
Oh.
Connie!
Not again.
It can't be. It's impossible. Oh, Connie! Connie! Connie, are you all right?
Jumpy?
Oh, man. Connie, what the hell happened to you? You feel...
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No. No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am going to save you. I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on, all right, Connie?
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? I don't see any blood.
0.
0?
You son of a bitch! Where are you hiding? What the hell are you talking about?
This what is what? I can't quite hear you.
No, it hasn't. I'm not gonna let it end yet. I'm gonna get out of here with Connie. Why?
Because you chose the wrong path.
The wrong path?
That is correct. Your path is inevitable, however. Admit defeat. Where there is shadow, there is light. Where there is the absence of light, there is no shadow. So it goes.
Can you repeat any of that? I can't understand you.
What are you talking about? I told you! I am not gonna lose!
No, you misunderstand. You have lost. I have lost.
What? Connie, wait here. I'll be right back, I promise. Damn it. Where are you? It doesn't matter. I need to get Connie out first.
Whoop.
Connie!
She escaped.
Oh god. No. No.
He took her.
Where is she? Connie. Connie! 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 Huh? Wait. This is... white smoke.
There you go. That looks like a not good ending, right? Some might even call it a bad end. So, anyway. Yeah, that's, I mean, I wouldn't call that a good ending, right? Like, I guess we definitely found out a lot in that ending. All the info. Can you imagine anyone quitting here? I know, right? I mean, on the original DS, if you got this ending, you would literally have to play through the entire game again, so... I could understand it to some degree, like, I'm not playing this game again. I've already played it like 5 times. So... we definitely learned a lot there. There's a lot of stuff that has been hinted and told to us in some way before, but there's a lot of stuff we didn't quite understand. And you get to... while I don't think the game ever necessarily flat out explains everything that's happened in all the other endings, you can make some assumptions, right? That first ending we got, where everyone's basically dead and we got to the Yellow Submarine, it doesn't really tell you exactly what happened, but you can kind of make a guess as to who was at the end, or is it? You can make a guess as to who was the bad guy, so to speak. And pretty much, it's Ace. You know, not really any spoilers there. It's basically Ace. You see him dead on the stairs, but as far as I remember, you never actually like check his pulse or anything. So he is feigning being dead in a pile of other people who are dead, I believe. So you don't really check to see that he's dead, and then once you leave the room, he gets up, chases you down, stabs you in the back. Something like that. And so most of the time, that's the person that's killed us. Obviously, we had Clover kill us in that one ending, which, funny enough, she had that 0 bracelet that she assumed was a 0. But she wouldn't have actually had the right number to get out. So I don't believe Clover actually got out there. Although she might have had enough bracelets to make another number. I'm not good at digital roots off the top of my head, so she might have figured it out otherwise. Who knows? Definitely had Junpei's bracelet. And then, of course, when Ace asked her to go with him, he's like, oh, I want to show you something. I'll show Junpei later. That was, I believe, him trying to escape the ship with her. He had the gun, I'm pretty sure. Or at least he would have had a knife, if nothing else, you know. Would have taken her. He had the bracelet, the 9 bracelet. He had his bracelet and her bracelet. He could have gone through the 9 door and gotten out of there. Chance of loss is not 0. Why was the game over for 0? Well, that's a little spoilerish. Can't tell you about that one. Now it is time. Let our game begin. Here, we'll save right here. So that is the safe ending. End 0 lost. I can't tell you why 0 lost, because that is a spoiler. We're going to find that out later on. But looks like next we would presumably go for that left path over here. The outside the room one, I think, is what we'll be going for next. How many endings are left? I believe there are 2 left. This is going to be it for tonight, though. We're not doing any more tonight. Next time, if I'm not mistaken, we'll go over this way and get this one next. I will have to make some more changes in our rooms again. So maybe, well, I can't do that before the stream starts because then we might miss out something. But that'll be like the first thing we do next time. We'll get that ending, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know how much longer the rest of it is. So we might have to split that into 2 more streams, like this part next, and then the actual ending on the next stream. But that was a lot of fun. There's a lot of, like I've said quite a few times before, there's a lot of stuff I just simply don't remember. I played the game, I don't know how long ago it was. I could take a guess, but I'd probably be wrong. It was at least 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago now. It's a really good game. I've given my feelings about the other games, but this one I think is a really good, relatively short adventure. You could get it done in a fairly short set of sittings if you sat down and really got down to it. But unfortunately, the way we're doing our streaming, it's going to take a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm not gonna fit it in one stream because I really imagine it's going to be like 4 to 5 hours, and I don't want to do that in one sitting. So we'll definitely be doing probably 2 more 2-hour-ish streams. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. We definitely learned a lot, and really, the important thing here is that we can use some of this information to help us in some of these next time. Put a link to the game in the description. What, like 999? I mean, it's on Steam, unless I'm misunderstanding you. Anyway, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This will be it for tonight. I don't know when we'll do again. Really, it's just whenever I have time, but it'll be probably around the same time slot, you know, that I started this one at. Oh yeah, the Nonary games. Yeah, you can get the first 2 games as like a bundle, and they're not that expensive, I don't believe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. And thank you again, Free, for giving me a hand. I would have been stuck for a little while longer, if not.